So looking at this coin Bitcoin price action, we can see guys, the price of Bitcoin has finally managed to break the barrier around 35,000 range. And now, since we are clearly above it, will the price of Bitcoin get attracted towards our price opportunity around 0.5-0.6 Fibonacci line, or what to expect next after Fed's decision to pause the rate hike one more time? Yes guys, market rise after Federal Reserve hits pause again on rate hikes, and we know not just only the traditional market, even the crypto market took that positively, and now it does looks like our end destination could be on the horizon. So everything looks fine. I mean, even if the price, if you look at this in a weekly time frame following this Stan Weinstein ideal buy for investor scenario, we have found support at this horizontal trend line. We have found support above 300 weekly moving average, and now, just like I shown here in an example, the price of Bitcoin is also turning bullish. So bigger picture, there is no need to worry. Even in a monthly time frame, if you look at this monthly candle according to our capitulation phase indicator, the price of Bitcoin has managed to find support above 200 weekly moving average, which is a very good sign. And along with that, we have also ended this capitulation phase, and now this does looks like a bullish continuation pattern after breaking the barrier around 35,000 range. What to expect next? As soon as we manage to close the weekly candle properly above 35,000 for the coming week, that could result in another bullish continuation here like this. I mean, price of Bitcoin getting attracted towards this 40,000 range before deciding the actual trend direction like this. But if the weekly fails to close above 35,000, then please be careful. This here could still turn out into a fake out, but we are not bothered. Why? Because we have said as long as the price remains above 30,000 in a bigger picture, even this retracement won't bother us that much, because we have said that could be just a temporary retracement before price again starts showing another move here like this, coming back to test the previous temporary resistance line and then start with a new impulsive movement. Because if you look at this price structure here in a bit different way, yesterday we talked about the symmetrical triangle where I showed you the price of Bitcoin was forming a VCPR, and VCPR means the price of Bitcoin must get attracted around this three line, either the top CPR line, central CPR line, or the bottom CPR line. Yes, these trend lines around 30,000 to 33,000 might get retested, and only after that the price is going to choose an actual trend duration. I mean, yes, right now if you use this rising trend line, you can see guys, the price of Bitcoin is finding support over this rising trend line. But what I want you guys to be aware of is the VCPR formation. I mean, the price has not touched any of these three trend line. That means even if it's going to show another bullishness towards this monthly arrow line, our first target for this month of November, 37,850, this could still turn out into a fake out price coming back to test this CPR line first, and only after that decide an actual trend direction. So that's why I showed you with the symmetrical triangle first. There could be fake out, right? Price coming back to this some key line here to the downside, and only after that start with this bullishness. But after Fed decision to pause the rate one more time, the market took it very positively, and price also broke out of this symmetrical triangle top breakout, just like as shown here in an example. So what I want you guys to be aware of, yes, this bearish scenario, this rising wedge scenario does look like failing, right? Because the price has found support at this lower trend line. But I don't want you guys to get fooled. Even though this might look bullish, right? This might look bullish since the price has not touched any of the CPR line. We should also monitor a retracement or a fake out like this, and only after that start with another impulsive movement in this manner. Yes guys, first get attracted towards this 33,000 range, make it a CPR and not a VCPR, testing it, and then starting with a new impulsive movement. Because if this here, right, fails, I mean price remains above 34,000 and also fails to touch the CPR line, what in that case? In that case, we will look this as a ascending broadening wedge, but we could also look this as accumulation cylinder with widening mouth. Yes, after this downtrend, this entire downtrend, this is the first time we are seeing price of Bitcoin forming higher highs, higher lows, continuation pattern type of formation. And now, if this is going to be a continuation, just like I shown here in an example, what is next? The price of Bitcoin is expected to show another move here like this, right? At least around 50,000 according to this accumulation cylinder. But we have said we will be more than happy if we could simply test the resistance from this 0.5.618 Fibonacci line, which is around 40,000. Yes, this here could be on the line as well if the price remains above 30,000 in a bigger picture, because any sort of a retracement, as I said, will be looked as a temporary retracement. Price coming back to test the previous resistance line, right? And then start with another impulsive movement here like this. Yes, guys, doesn't matter whichever way you look at this, right? The price of Bitcoin for the coming days looks super bullish. And now in a medium short term, this movement, right, this breakout formation could be also looked as a rising channel, ascending channel, or bear flag formation. This could be a bear flag formation if we fail to find proper support of 34,000, because failing to find support above 35,000 in the medium short term could result in another continuation here like this, right, where we could be testing the lower trend line, and breaking that could be another sign of weakness where we could come back to test the support which we have from the CPI line first, and only after that start with a new impulsive movement. So this is what I see right now looking at the price action of Bitcoin. If you enjoyed the work, if you enjoyed this kind of short update, please destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, do the subscribe button and the bell. And even if you want to take advantage of free money, please check the video description. Exchanges like Bybit, Phemex, OKX are providing huge bonuses for our community members. So if you want to trade with free money, do check the video description. So by saying this, I'm signing out. Until next time, bye-bye.